Live from Southwest Florida's news source, this is Fox 4 News at 11.
More professional athletes locking arms, kneeling, protesting President Trump's remarks. But tonight, Trump is doubling down, saying players who don't stand for the national anthem should be fired. Thanks for joining us. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Amy Wegman. A lot of you have been calling us and sending us emails on this clash. But first, we're going to hear from 4 in Your Corner's John Roberts, who has more on how the president is reacting.
In his only public appearance today, President Trump was focused on a new plan to direct some $200 million a year toward improving STEM education.
Greater access to STEM and computer science programs will ensure that our children can develop the skills they need to compete and to win in the workforce of tomorrow.
But on Twitter, the president was still railing against the weekend protests in the NFL, where some 200 players took a knee during the national anthem or linked arms in solidarity against the president. Many people booed the players who kneeled yesterday, which was a small percentage of total, President Trump wrote. These are fans who demand respect for our flag. It all started at a rally for Senator Luther Strange in Alabama on Friday. President Trump talking about American pride and respect for the flag.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired!
Press Secretary Sarah Sanders today said the president has no regrets about his initial comments, regardless of the reaction they provoked.
Did the president go too far in referring to these players as SOBs who should be fired?
I think that it's always appropriate for the President of the United States to defend our flag, to defend the national anthem, and to defend the men and women who fought and died to defend it.
The controversy spread over into other sports. LeBron James, no fan of President Trump, was sharply critical.
The thing that kind of frustrated me and pissed me off a little bit is the fact that he's now, he used sport. He used the sports platform to try to divide us.
NASCAR, on the other hand, appeared to agree with the president in principle, if not parlance, in a statement saying, quote, our respect for the national anthem has always been a hallmark of our pre-race events. Driver Dale Earnhardt Jr. broke with his team's owner, tweeting that all Americans are granted the right to peaceful protest. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger now says he regrets not coming out of the field for the anthem yesterday and says he and the team will be on the field next Sunday. At the White House, John Roberts, Fox News.
And tonight we've been hearing from you. Dave emailing me saying in part NFL owners are more concerned about making money than standing up. Adding, I, for one, will no longer watch any team that does not respect the country. You can join the community conversation. What do you think? You can let us know right now when you call 239-206-FOX4 or email us at news@fox4now.
4 in Your Corner, staying on top of something a lot of people living in Fort Myers might be concerned about tonight. Right now, crews are working to fill in a small sinkhole. It's near the intersection of Winkler Road and Alval Avenue. Traffic has been shut down in one lane there. Public Works employees telling 4 in Your Corner the sinkhole is 5 feet by 3 feet and it's waist deep, so it's kind of deep. We're told the rain washed away a sewer repair that was done this morning, so crews will be back at it tomorrow morning starting at 7 a.m. They will be tearing up the road there, repairing the area. Winkler could be closed from McGregor to College. If you travel that area in the morning, you know it's a main road for people to get around, so there could be some congestion in the area. So if you can at all avoid Winkler there near College and McGregor, please do so.
Some waterfront property owners in Cape Coral are worried about how they're going to pay for seawall damage brought on by Hurricane Irma.
As 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg is showing you tonight, they shared their concerns with council members at City Hall.
Cracked concrete, tilted lampposts, lawns underwater. This is what many homeowners are dealing with after their seawalls collapsed because of Hurricane Irma. Rhonda Schwerdfager is one of them.
It's scary, knowing you might wake up in the morning and you won't have a backyard.
Her damage may not look dramatic at first, but a closer look shows the cement separating and parts of her lawn sinking.
The seawall we're not talking small change. It's a lot of money.
$50,000, according to a contractor who gave her an estimate. Money she says her family doesn't have.
We live paycheck to paycheck. So our question is, are we going to sell our property and just leave the area? I mean, what are we going to do?
She's put in this makeshift fence, but she's afraid if this doesn't get resolved, it'll shift the foundation of her home.
It's pretty scary when you usually have a wall there that you can walk up to and look out to. The ground is going away. The ground is going away, and it's I think it's dangerous.
So dangerous, she says it's time for the city to step in.
I think the city needs to take on the responsibility of financing this and letting us pay on our taxes.
Catastrophic seawall failure due to Hurricane Irma.
And she's not alone. Several people shared similar concerns with council members at tonight's meeting. Council did pass a resolution authorizing third-party companies to operate under the PACE program. This means the city would refer companies to do the repairs and finance them through an assessment on property taxes. At least one council member acknowledges the details are still unclear.
We're working out those fine details. And I'm sorry that you're going to have to leave today without those answers. Know this, though, that we are working hard.
Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4 in your corner.
Now, the resolution passed 7-1 with Mayor Sawicki the only one not in favor. Again, many of the specifics of how this will work are still unclear tonight, but council says they will have more information in the coming weeks.
4 in your corner, we're going to get your answers addressed. We know a lot of people feel that they're flooded out in Bonita Springs, and you want to know why the water just is not going down 2 weeks after Hurricane Irma barreled through. So we took your questions right to the South Florida Water Management District, which tells us they have set up pumps to help.
What we're doing is we're pulling that water out of that, off the side of the road, pumping it down to the Cocohatchee, and now it's going out through out to the Gulf of Mexico through Wiggins Pass.
We also asked another question we've been getting from flood victims. Why can't they just put a pump on Quinn Street or the other streets that are underwater? They say if they were to do that, there wouldn't be any place for the water to actually go.
Tonight, 4 in your corner, catching a ride with a Coast Guard plane to Puerto Rico to see how they're helping with relief efforts after Hurricane Maria. As 4 in your corner's Paul Agrone is showing you tonight, the damage there is overwhelming.
Even when you step right outside the airport hangar here in Borinquen, Puerto Rico, the proof of damage is all around you. Hurricane Maria did 360 degrees worth of destruction, from this downed tree to the limbs to that downed fence off in the distance, more downed trees up against that building, a fence that's been laid down by the winds, and then, of course, the power lines. The down power lines stretch all the way down that road and all the way down this road. And yet, that's not even the worst of it.
There are long lines, though, very long lines. Long lines for food, long lines for gas.
Lieutenant Commander Ed Aponte can tell you all about the hardships he's seen traveling the roads of Puerto Rico.
I saw a line of cars over 1 kilometer long, which is now just confirmed almost 2 kilometers long, to one gas station.
But he can also testify to the goodwill he's witnessed in Maria's wake.
There is still a lot of destruction and a lot of damage, and it will take a long time for the island to recover from this, but they've come together.
The people of PR generating their own power.
But they're all out talking to each other, asking how they're doing, making sure everybody's well fed and taken care of.
Maria may have knocked out the lights here, but it didn't darken their hope that Puerto Rico will one day come back from this. Still, the suffering here is very real, and the people weary of the long road ahead.
Not having running water, not having power, not having electricity, you don't realize, you take those things for granted, and not having a cell phone, and those things are gone.
And as widespread and destructive as the damage is, it's the damage you can't see that's even more destructive. Broken hearts, broken families, broken spirits, and people in Puerto Rico that are now looking and hoping for a better day tomorrow. Paul Agrone in Puerto Rico, Fox 4 in your corner.
Well, the first cruise ship has arrived to Key West since Hurricane Irma hit the islands. City officials say that the opening of the port is significant to the area's tourism. Of course, it's a tourism-based economy there. They say power and water have been restored, but people continue to remove debris from hotels there and clean up. Residents have been allowed back onto the Keys. Visitors won't be able to go there until this Sunday, October 1st.
A man accused of drifting his orange car in a parking lot right now in front of 2 Cape Coral police officers. Police say they saw the man, Hector Manso Paz, drifting his car near Publix on Hancock Bridge Parkway last night. They say he nearly hit another car and several people were watching as it went down. KPD say he was placed under arrest for reckless driving, and when they searched his car, they say they found a bag of cocaine. He's now facing additional possession of cocaine charges.
A woman who used a rental car to evacuate for Hurricane Irma came back home with a large bill from the rental company. Why she was charged and what you need to look out for so the same thing doesn't happen to you.
A local couple stuck in a foreign country, Four in the Corner pushing for answers from the airline they say left them stranded. You're watching Fox 4 News at 11. Derek?
And we're keeping a track on rain chances for the rest of the week and also a look at what's going on in the tropics that's coming up.
Are you hiring great people or hoping for great people?
I get more talented people through the door through Indeed than any other job search that I use.
Indeed delivers 6 times more hires than any other job site. It's no wonder over 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring.
Indeed.com just gives me so many more qualified applicants to choose from.
Post a job in minutes, and Indeed will help you zero in on just the right candidates, so you can hire faster.
Nothing has ever been this easy, this simple, and this effective.
Plus, there are no upfront costs or long-term contracts.
Does it get any better than that? I don't think so.
To accelerate your hiring, Indeed offers premium placement to give your listing more exposure to relevant job seekers, which allows you to hire even faster. And right now, start your first job posting with free premium placement. Redeem now at Indeed.com/TV1. Search for greatness. Indeed, the world's #1 job site.
Breaking down the walls in my own mind, keeping my faith for the bad times. Get up, stand like a champion. Take it to the world, gonna sing it like an anthem. I'm so alive, I'm so alive, I'm so alive. You can make it on a wish if you want to.
Hurry in for exceptional offers during the BMW Ultimate Sign and Drive event.
The American spirit. It's the spirit of resilience. It's the spirit of perseverance. It's why the men and women of Chevy are standing with you, ready to help. Impacted owners can push the OnStar button and get emergency support, including personal calling and Wi-Fi at no charge. If your Chevy has been damaged, our dealers have courtesy vehicles available for you. And if your vehicle has been damaged or destroyed, hurricane relief assistance above and beyond other incentives. Go to ChevyRelief.com to find out more how we can help.
A Southwest Florida woman who evacuated because of Hurricane Irma, feeling like she got a punch in the gut. She says she rented a car from Hertz only to be hit with a penalty for bringing it back too dirty. She said that she bought seat protectors for her 2 pets when she was done, but after a 25-hour drive up north from Southwest Florida to get away from the storm, she couldn't believe what she got next, a $300 cleaning charge for pet hair. She says she even vacuumed the car before she gave it back.
We worked very hard to clean the entire car. Paying $300 in an emergency situation like Hurricane Irma is unfathomable.
So Four in the Corner checked with the manager of the Hertz outlet where she specifically rented the car, and they say their policy is posted very clearly at the register, and it says no smoking, no stains, and no pet hair. But then Four in the Corner pushing a little farther out to the corporate office of Hertz, and the company did remove her cleaning charge.
A couple is finally back in Southwest Florida tonight after they were left stranded in a foreign country and had to wait days for their luggage. Tonight, Four in Your Corner taking their frustrations straight to Air Berlin. We'll let you know what they're saying. The future is here. How you can pay for your groceries by doing this. Look, a simple swipe of your finger. It's next on Fox 4 News at 11.
A good morning is about to become a great morning.
With Fox 4 Morning News.
We're expanding, adding more time and more resources to cover mornings like never before.
When the other guys are in network morning shows, only Fox 4 has continuous local news coverage for Southwest Florida.
Your community, your backyard, in your corner with the local news, weather, and traffic you need to start your day.
It's Fox 4 Morning News.
Now weekdays 4:30 to 9.
I love the countertops.
And I like the price.
Yeah, we'll take it.
That feeling, only better. The thrill of getting a better deal than you expected. At the Volkswagen Sell-Down event, you can get $1,000 cash back on a new 2017 Jetta.
Get $1,000 cash back or lease this 2017 Jetta S for just $109 a month after a $1,000 bonus. Offers end October 2nd.
I won big with the Week for Life scratch-off game from the Florida Lottery, and I get paid $10,000 a week every week for the rest of my life. So I'm freezing myself to live longer. Gotta protect my investment, right? Which is me being alive.
Why is it gonna be freezing out here too?
What? Why does it have to be freezing out here? Because science.
The new $10,000 a week for life scratch-off from the Florida Lottery. Get paid for as long as you live. That's Winfinity.
Southwest Florida, when you're the monster in the market, you can only do this. What are we talking about? We're talking about a $30-something thousand Kia Cadenza for $285 a month with no money down. We did it 2 years ago. You asked for it to come back. We finally got it approved. It's back. And guess what? We're going to take on a trip down to Mexico. Yeah, we're going to take them. We're going to give them a car with no money down. We're going to take them on a trip for 5 days and $285 a month on a Cadenza.
That's not too bad. Don't.
Good evening, Florida. It's your Monday, September 25th, Florida Lottery Fantasy 5 game. I'm Ken Eflin. Let's play Fantasy 5. You could win hundreds of thousands of dollars. Tonight's winning numbers are 14, 5, 20, 26, and 28. Once again, tonight's winning numbers 14, 5, 20, 26, and 28. Bigger games, brighter futures, and more winning moments.
Live from Southwest Florida's news source. News with Patrick Nolan, Amy Wegman, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Derek Beasley. This is Fox 4 News at 11.
Southwest Florida couple still fuming from their experience with Air Berlin, which flies out of RSW.
They say their flight back from Italy kept getting pushed back and back day after day, ultimately cost them more than $1,000. 4 in Your Corner's Michael Cadigan taking their concerns straight to the airline.
An Air Berlin plane touching down in the States is all one Fort Myers man wanted to experience after a great trip overseas.
When you go on vacation, go on vacation. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. It should not be work. It should be fun.
But getting home from Italy was anything but fun for Jeff Linus and his wife Jan.
We literally spent an entire day on our vacation in Milan trying to contact Air Berlin to no avail.
He says their flight home kept getting pushed back. Air Berlin dealing with financial problems right now, filing for insolvency, even stopping all overseas flights starting in the next few weeks. So after 5 days trying to get home, the couple decided they'd had enough and just bought another ticket home.
We booked our own flights home the next day because I was not about to spend another day, and we were already 4 days late getting back to America already. I'm out $1,200. From Air Berlin.
So I got on the phone with Air Berlin to find out if they'll reimburse the Linus family for extra hotel stays and extra tickets they had to buy just to get home. Like Jeff.
100 phone calls, emails, everything that they had. No reply, anything.
I'm still waiting to hear back.
You've reached the Fort Myers office of Air Berlin Flight Operations. We are currently unable to take your call at this time.
For now, he's happy to have his feet back on the ground and hopes to have some money in his wallet too.
They say that the EU is going to honor all debts, but we'll wait and see. We're just glad we're home, and my wife and I are very, very happy that we got our bags back.
Michael Cadigan, Fox 4 in your corner.
Now, Michael also contacted Southwest Florida International Airport to get any answers for you and this family because a lot of people use Air Berlin. It's the direct way to Europe from RSW. A spokesperson telling us they do plan on addressing the financially troubled airline's future at RSW.
Well, 4 in Your Corner are making sure you get what you need after Hurricane Irma. All counties in Southwest Florida are eligible for federal disaster assistance from FEMA, but one recovery center in Collier County is closing this week. The center on North 1st Street in Immokalee closes this Wednesday, but a new center opened up today in Bonita Springs. It's on Pine Avenue. You can go to the center at Florida Gulf Coast University as well, the Veterans Recreation Center in Lehigh Acres, and New Hope Ministries in Naples. For FEMA assistance, you are asked to register before you visit the center in person. You can do that online right now at disasterassistance.gov.
And if you're in a position to help people, this is the way you can do it. Four in the Corner teaming up with the Harry Chapin Food Bank to make sure everybody who's struggling has enough to eat as we recover from Hurricane Irma. Today, volunteers distributing food and water at Golden Gate Community Center in Collier County. If you couldn't make it, they'll be on hand tomorrow at Pinecrest Elementary in Immokalee in Collier County and Lehigh Acres Middle School in Lee County. People impacted by Irma are going to need the help for at least the next few months, if not longer. So the Harry Chapin Food Bank needs money to make that happen. They're hoping to raise $500,000 by November 1st to recover, rebuild, and restore our community. And the Scripps Howard Foundation, a Fox 4's parent company, EW Scripps, pledging $5,000. In addition, we're going to match all donations made through this week up to another $5,000. So please, if you'd like to donate, we can match it for you. Just go to fox4now.com/give for more information.
Well, Naples Zoo will be opening back up to guests in about 2 weeks. The zoo announcing tonight it will be reopening on October 14th. The zoo says people who live in Collier County will get in for free that weekend. All other Florida residents will be just $5. The zoo had to close down because of Irma. The hurricane caused some pretty extensive damage there. Thankfully, though, all of the animals survived the storm. The zoo said the exhibits, though, a lot of them needed some repairs.
And giving you a look at Storm Shield 4 Doppler radar right now on a mostly clear night for Southwest Florida.
Chief Meteorologist Derek Beasley letting us know what we can expect for the rest of the night and tomorrow.
Well, guys, looks like we're going to see more chances for showers, although the coverage will be a little lower here for the next couple of afternoons. It's only about a 20 to 30% chance for rain, but plenty of sunshine in between, and temperatures are still going to be on the hot side, around 90 here through Friday. Storm Shield 4 Doppler did have a few more showers on it earlier this afternoon, but now that the atmosphere started to cool off a little bit, the showers are beginning to go away. But just a couple of showers out there right now, mainly over to Glades County, Hendry County, still looking at some light showers there, but overall, things are starting to wind down. As I mentioned earlier, temperatures are still holding into the 80s for most areas. Pagefield at 82. And again, those winds relatively calm, although some areas seeing some westerly winds at about 5 miles per hour. Punta Gorda at 81, 83 in Naples, and of course Marco Island. Temperatures into the 80s as well. So forecast for tomorrow, sunny skies in the morning and then partly cloudy by afternoon. Chance for showers and storms in the forecast here during the afternoon and evening hours, with the chance for rain about 20 to 30% here for tomorrow. So here's what's going on with clouds and radar. You can see not much going on across the state right now. We expect pretty much the same thing. Some drier air is actually starting to get pulled into the state as a result of the circulation around Maria, which now is just off the North Carolina and South Carolina coast. And the wind field with this is so big that even though it's not going to get onshore, it'll get close enough to the Carolina coast that they're going to see tropical storm force winds for at least about 36 hours or so. So there are tropical storm warnings in effect for the Outer Banks of North Carolina, Pamlico Sound, all the way up into portions of southeast Virginia. But we're expecting the system to eventually eject out into the open Atlantic, so moving away here pretty quickly here by the end of the week. Lee is a very small storm in comparison. Notice the size of Maria versus Lee. Lee is a hurricane, winds of 85. It'll move west-southwest like it's doing now, and then turn towards the north and east, though, as the system begins pulling away from the area. So it looks like in the open Atlantic, that's where it will be staying. And we're going to be watching this area for the month of October. We're going to be tracking this area likely after about the 4th or 5th of October. We're getting some indication we could see development down in the Caribbean, and this climatologically is the area that we watch for more potential systems. So we'll keep an eye on that. Nothing to worry about right now, but we will keep you updated on that possibility there heading in the first couple of weeks of October. Pictures showing a couple of showers and storms popping up here during the afternoon tomorrow and into Wednesday. Otherwise, it looks like mainly dry here for the next couple of days. Forecast for tonight, 76 under a partly cloudy sky. Tomorrow, 92 with a mixture of cloud and sunshine. Isolated storms expected across the area. Here's a look at your marine forecast. Seas 2 feet or less. Inland waters will be smooth, and winds will be out of the west during the afternoon at 5 knots. 7-day forecast. Chances for rain next couple of days around 20 to 30%, but going up with a little more coverage here by Friday into the weekend.
Put away your card, put away your cash. Now you can pay with your finger. We're going to show you how it works next on Fox 4 News at 11.
Get it now at fox4now.com.
The Mercedes-Benz GLE can help protect you from the unpredictable and the distracted. Its cameras, radar, and sensors can help prevent just about any surprise. Well, almost. Lease the GLE 350 for $609 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Tower Hill Insurance is here to help our customers recover and rebuild in the wake of Hurricane Irma. The following message is for Tower Hill and Omega Insurance customers. To report a claim related to Hurricane Irma, please visit thig.com/report or call 800-342-3407. We hope that you and your family are safe. Again, customers can visit thig.com/report or call 800-342-3407 to report claims.
Level up with the brand new Nissan Rogue Sport with automatic emergency braking that could stop for you, intelligent all-wheel drive, and around view monitor. Wow. Take on today the brand new Nissan Rogue Sport, part of the Rogue family. Lease today starting at just $159 per month or save up to $10,760 on select models.
At Regions Bank, we offer the innovative tools you need to make banking simple so you can take your next step in life. Ashley, a real Regions customer, loves that we offer Regions mobile deposit and advanced online banking tools to help her keep track of her money. Sierra uses Android Pay and online planning tools that help her plan for the future. And they both love that there's a helpful Regions banker available to offer personal advice and guidance. Ready to take your next step? Regions Bank is right here in Fort Myers. Call, click, or come by.
From coast to coast, AutoNation customers are driving pink to show their support in the fight against breast cancer. Buy new Camrys with 0% financing plus $1,000 bonus cash and get your pink plate. Drive pink at AutoNation Toyota.
Hi, I'm Fox 4's Patrick Nolan. Help the Harry Chapin Food Bank recover, rebuild, and restore Southwest Florida. Go to fox4now.com/give.
Forget the cash, forget the plastic. Now, one payment option is literally right at your fingertips. Customers at a supermarket in London are the first in the world to pay for their groceries with finger vein scanners.
When we make a little crypto key from your finger vein pattern, that is completely anonymous in our database. So if anybody ever gets in there, there's nothing that they can actually find that they can reuse. So a lot of education has to go with this kind of technology so that people understand how safe it is.
Well, the CEO of this company says U.S. businesses have already expressed interest in the finger vein payment technology. I'm looking at my fingers, I don't know. Not sure I feel secure with that, but.
Yeah, and I've been told I have very nice finger veins, so I don't want to damage them in that kind of equipment.
Scrutinizing
it's a
them.
common compliment. I've received it a lot.
Who told you you had nice finger veins?
I can answer that later. All I can say is I've been told they're in very good shape. Don't forget, you get 4.5 hours of local news tomorrow starting at 4:30 all the way till 9. Night, night.